Danny Segura for MMAFighting.com. I'm here with Antonio Carlos Jr., who will be taking on Uriah Hall at UFC Vancouver. First of all, Antonio, how do you go by here at ATT? Shoeface, cara de sapato, Antonio? How do they call you?
Some Brazilians call me sapato, okay. Another one, I like the Americans say shoe face, but don't matter.
You don't have a preference?
No, I don't have it. It's okay.
So you were on an incredible win streak, before that fight with Ian Heinisch. You took a loss there. Usually fighters, when they take losses, usually they get bumped down a little bit, right? But, you're taking Uriah Hall, someone who's ranked above you, a veteran, a big name. Was this kind of the best case scenario for you? You didn't have to take a step down. You're fighting someone that's right there?
Yeah, I fought like Ian, who was in the ranking until there, after he won, so he got into the ranking too. So I just saw I was crazy to fight. When I asked them to fight, they said, man, I don't have nobody in the ranking. I said, man, please just give me somebody, because I was crazy to get some fight, to get inside the octagon again, because after my injury, I stayed like more than a year out. Yeah. So that's pretty hard for an athlete, not being working or even trained because the surgery. So I need this time to recover and everything. So it was a pretty hard time for me, especially a good winning streak, But all my goal now is get back to my path, get back to my way, get every fight, one another, and be fighting with the top guys, top five. In a close future. For
sure. A lot of people some people see you have a loss, then it's kind of like a clean slate and you start over. But do you see it maybe as you can carry that momentum over of your win streak? You get a win and all of a sudden, you bring that crazy momentum that you had on that win streak.
Yeah, sure. Especially now that I'm fighting with ranked guys, I'm gonna fight Uriah, who is in front of me. I'm number 13 now, and now I feel I'm back, because when you stay out, you lose the rhythm, you lose your pace, and it's kind of hard. So after this fight, even losing, I asked for the fight right away. I said, please give me another fight. I want to fight as soon as I can, and they give him this fight. So I don't want to lose the opportunity, and I'm really happy to be back, because I even want to fight one more time this year if I can. December would be great. Actually, Brazil would be great, but I think it's going to be too close. But December would be great. I just want to fight because I love doing this, and I miss that a lot, in the past year. Sure. So all I want is get this win against Uriah, get back to, a good winning streak, and be fighting for the belt very soon.
Is that kind of like a lesson learned you took from the surgery and your time off? Look, it's important to be active. I need to be out here staying active or else I lose the timing and everything that you were mentioning.
Sure. This is the thing. I really think about that. Man, I don't want to stay long for too much because I know you lost something. You lost your rhythm. I remember that from jiu-jitsu. When I stay too much out, you feel like I didn't feel the same. That's why I want to be active and always fighting. 3 fights a year would be great. 3 or 4 fights if I can. Yeah.
Now, Uriah is a veteran. He's been around for a bit now. But do you think you are the best grappler he's ever fought in the UFC?
Yeah, it's different, right? He fought with a good grapplers like Kevin Gastelum. He fought Chris Weidman inside UFC, but no jiu-jitsu guy, always a wrestler, So, and I see a lot of holes on his game that I can use against him. He's a really good striker. He's fast, he's strong, explosive, but I see he got a lot of holes, and I want to use against him. That's it. I think I really believe in my game, and I always improving, training for different guys. I have some guys similar to Uriah here. That's a good thing about training ATT. You got a lot of guys. Yeah, and I think this has helped me and make me feel confident.
For sure. Now, just a couple more things I want to ask you about. Recently, we had 2 big fights in your weight class, Yoel Romero versus Paulo Costa. bit of some controversy there. Some people thought Costa won, some people thought Romero won. Obviously, Costa got the decision in the end. How'd you score that fight, and what did you think of it?
Yeah, I think like Costa won the first round. Second round was pretty close, so it's hard really to say. You know, there was the takedown in the end of the second round, but Costa went forward all the time. You know, was a nice fight. I really like it. I did expect to that, to be honest. You know, congrats for both fighters. And third round was Romero. So. If they gave the win to Romero, I would say okay. If they gave to Costa, I say okay too. You know, but it was a really good fight. Congrats to them.
It's certainly one of the best fights, and I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. Like either way, both guys did enough to kind of deserve the victory there. And lastly, another big fight coming up. You know, the champion Robert Whittaker defending the belt against Israel Adesanya. Do you have any prediction on that fight? How do you see that one going?
I would say 50-50, you know, like Adesanya is showing how good he is. He got a good striking. He's unpredictable. He's so long and fast, you know, too. Whittaker moves a lot too, you know, has a lot of skills. I mean, it's going to be a really great fight. I think it's going to be a war, to be honest. Like, like Gastelum and Adesanya was good. I think Whittaker and Adesanya could be even better. You know, I'm looking forward for this fight.
Yeah, for sure. I think everybody else is. All right, Antonio, well, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck against Uriah Hall. Thank you.
Let's go.